going to start a mock interview for our student Vanasiri Yesekar, and this mock is for Pune Metro. So Vanasiri, first of all, you introduce yourself.
Sir, thank you, sir. My name is Vanashri Pundalik Yesekar. I belong to Yavatmal district in Maharashtra. I have completed my graduation in Santa Gadge Baba Amravati University in electrical engineering. I'm a positive thought person, and I like to take challenges to work for better performance.
Okay, so what about your qualifications?
So I have completed my graduation in electrical engineering from Santa Gadge Baba Amravati University in 2016. 2016.
Okay. After that?
Sir, I have been preparing for competitive exams since then.
Since last 6 years you are preparing?
Yes, sir.
So what was the reason you could not get success in your desired area?
Yes, sir. I actually qualified GATE once in GATE 2019. But I didn't look forward for taking my M.Tech and all. I wanted to go for PSUs, but unluckily I couldn't go for that. So since then also I'm trying for the same in my same field.
So for how long one should prepare for such competitive exams? Should there be any time limitation decided?
Yes, sir, it should definitely it should be. But say after 2018, I was trying for the MSCB exams like assistant engineer, but we couldn't get any vacancies over there. And now it was a good opportunity in Pune Metro. I found it, so I prepared for that also.
So why did not you try to get some private job in your core domain?
Sir, I tried once or twice, but when I was trying, I actually tried in 2018 only. Then I got to know that I have cleared my RRB JEE prelims. But then I started preparing for mains also. Mains in the sense CPT 2. But that was unfortunately I was not able to clear that. So I continued the study.
Okay, so suppose you are not selected this time also, then for next 3 years, what will be your plans?
No, sir. This time I have set a limit for myself. I will be preparing for the 2022 till the end, and then if I don't get selected in any of the exams, I will surely try in private sector.
Okay, and then what is your long-term career objective?
Firstly, right now I want to go in government sectors only, and particularly in engineering field only. But if I'm looking forward for the opportunity right now also. This is actually a golden opportunity for me to work in Pune Metro, since it's a new organization, and I'll be getting a very good opportunity to grow in that. So I'll want to work in government sector.
Is this the only reason that you don't have any option with you? Is this the only reason to try for Pune Metro?
I was taking tuitions and tutors. I tried to. I was taking tuitions at home, teaching children till 10th class.
No. You do not have any other option in your career. Okay, so you just want a technical job. That is why you have applied for Pune Metro, or anything else that attracts you towards Pune Metro?
I actually wanted to, as I already told you, I wanted to work in my field only. So, and I'm trying, from very long in government sector. So, this is a good opportunity I found. I work hard when I got to know that I'm going to have exam in Pune Metro, because after a very long in the government sector and in Maharashtra state, I got this opportunity.
Vanshri, why only government sector?
Sir, ma'am, it's government sectors gives us a stable job. I think so.
Okay, but you said you want to work in technical in your domain only, in your engineering domain. So
Yes, ma'am.
why not go for private sector?
I tried for private sector. I already told this as I tried to 2 to 3 times, but whenever I tried, I actually got to know that I'm having some better opportunity like towards in the government sector. Before Pune Metro also, I tried. I was trying to get. I gave 2 to 3 interviews, but when I found that I'm going to have exams, and then I prepared well for this only.
Okay.
Okay, Vanasri, so tell us about your hobbies.
So I like cooking and dancing also.
Okay. Cooking just for hobby or the daily routine, daily you...
No, I actually don't cook daily, but whenever I get some time, I like to learn to cook new things. New dishes and all.
Okay. Any favorite dish?
Favorite dish is pani puri.
And do you know how to cook
Yes,
dokla?
sir. Yes, sir. I know that also.
Okay. Any other particular hobby related to technical?
Technical, sir. I generally watch videos on YouTube, whichever I found it related to my field. If I find this is, if I find that things actually interesting for me.
So did you ever watch any video related to working of metro and construction of metro trains and these things? Any video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell us about that.
Sir, I have watched videos on overhead equipments. I have watched videos on locomotives and tracks, and also that's it, sir.
So is there any difference between tracks for metro and tracks for normal train, non-metro train?
As much I know, sir, I have found that the normal railway tracks are laid on the surface, ground surface, and the metro railway tracks are on the on the surface, and also on the bridges also they are laid
On
under.
bridges. But normal train also go underground as well as on when they cross rivers.
But maximum, sir, maximum metro railway tracks are on bridges, as there is. Metros are actually metros are constructed for the traffic.
Okay. So what is the fuel for engines of metro trains?
Sir, it works on electricity.
Purely electricity?
Yes, sir.
No use of any fuel, any diesel, petrol, anything?
Sir, I didn't came across any such diesel operated train, metro train.
Okay.
But
So in which particular field you are interested to work?
I'm interested.
Suppose you join metro, Pune Metro, suppose you join, and then in what particular field, okay, on what particular role you want to do your job?
So I would like to go for maintenance of the railway stations equipment.
Okay, maintenance में क्या क्या roles रहेंगे? Any idea?
सर उसमें जैसे लिफ्ट वगैरह रहेंगे, एलिवेटर्स रहेंगे, लाइटिंग सिस्टम्स जो भी होगा उसका रहेगा, एंड देन दैट्स इट सर.
Suppose some person is inside lift.
Yes, sir.
And electricity becomes off.
Yes, sir.
Due to some reason.
Yes, sir.
And it is not available for many hours.
Mm-hmm.
So what can be done to get out the people inside the lift? Any idea?
I'll try the technicians to. I'll bring that. I'll call the technicians to open that lift. To try to open that lift, and first of all, I'll make sure that person is getting enough oxygen, because if he is there for longer time, he will definitely feel, I mean, he won't get enough oxygen over there, or he may feel, he will be uh, may fall subconscious on that time. So I'll try to be first. I'll take care. I will try to be first taking care of his health, because he should be alive.
Okay. So is fire safety a concern in metros?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Because
So electrical fires. What are the reasons of fires due to electricity? And then what are the precautions, safety measures to be safe?
okay, sir, fires are mainly in electrical systems, or is there is due to sparks. Whenever there occurs short circuits, then there occurs fire or arc, and to avoid that, or to prevent that arc fire, we should be using a fire extinguishers, which are provided, which will be provided over there. And we should be knowing how to use them properly. And I mean, every person who is working over there should know that how the fire extinguishers are used. And also we should be taking care that very few short circuits will be occurring. We should keep on maintaining the things, so that less short circuits will be occur.
Okay. Do you have a pen and notebook with you?
What, sir?
Do you have a pen as well as notebook with
Yes,
you?
sir, I do.
Okay. Draw the graphs of sine theta and cos theta in the same plane.
Sine theta and cos theta in the same plane.
Yeah.
Sir, I mean, can I ask that is it in the same triangle diagram?
Same xy plane we have.
Okay.
So sine x or cos x, both you have to draw in the same xy plane.
Okay, sir. So, can I show it, sir?
Yeah. मैं अच्छा आपने ये बनाया, मैं बोल रहा हूँ साइन थीटा और कोस थीटा के ग्राफ ड्रॉ करने हैं. साइन एक्स कोस एक्स के ग्राफ देखा है कभी आपने साइन एक्स फंक्शन का?
I'm not getting it, sir.
y इक्वल टू साइन एक्स एक फंक्शन है.
Y is equals to sin x.
कैन यू ड्रॉ ग्राफिकली?
No,
साइन
sir.
एक्स का ग्राफ प्लॉट कर सकते हो कि नहीं कर सकते हो?
No, sir. Sir, is it waveform are you talking about?
ग्राफ का मतलब वेव फॉर्म ही होगा.
Sorry, sir. In the same plane, no? I'm drawing it, sir. I'm drawing it on the same page.
Okay. So ये पॉइंट्स मार्क करो. एक्स एक्सिस को कहां पे क्रॉस कर रहे हैं दोनों ग्राफ, ये पॉइंट्स से मार्क करो.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Mark the points where these graphs are crossing x axis, horizontal axis. Okay. Okay, tell me what is a digital multiplexer?
Digital multiplexer, sir, it is a multiplexer that converts one input into multiple input into one output.
Can you draw the block diagram?
Yes, block diagram is.
Okay. Now tell me any application of this multiplexer.
Multiplexer. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall it now.
Okay, no issue. Tell me what is Telegan's theorem?
Telegan's theorem.
Yeah.
Telegan's theorem is a sir. It's a power consumed by each element in the circuit is equal to the power provided by the source. Is equal to, I mean, power consumed by each element is a sum of power consumed by each element is equal
So
to.
is this valid for DC circuits or AC circuit also? For AC, if we have AC supply, is this valid then also or in DC only?
Sir, it should be in both.
Sure.
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. Okay, Neha ma'am, you can continue.
Hi, Vanshi.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, Vanshi, tell me what is time constant?
Time constant is a time taken for a system to it's a time taken for a system to get in a steady state.
Okay, and if I have to change the time system of any control system, how will I do that?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not able to.
How can I change the time constant of any system?
Time constant. By changing the, I mean, if in a control system, if you're asking, then it should be by changing the damping ratio, by minimizing it, by changing it.
Okay. Okay, Vanshi, let's say I have a system with a good transient response,
Okay.
but its steady state response needs to be improved. So what type of controller should I use to get the steady state improved?
Steady state controller.
Can you tell me the type of controllers we have?
Yes, ma'am. It's a proportional controller and integrator controller, derivative controller, and PID controllers, and also integrated derivatives, and one more is there. I'm not able to recall it.
What about PI controller?
It's a proportional and integrated controller which adds a pole in the system as well as a zero also, as well as a zero in the system.
And when is this controller is used?
I'm not able to recall it now.
Okay, and what about PD controller?
That PD control added is only zero, adds only zero in the system, so that the stability can be improved.
Okay, what's मतलब अब steady state stability improve हो रही है, transient response improve हो रहा है?
Sorry, ma'am.
What will be the effect of adding a zero to the system?
Adding the zero to the system will make the system more stable, since we consider root locus, then the graph will shift towards the left hand side of the plane, which will make the system more stable compared to the previous one.
Okay. Tell me, what is the order and type of any control system?
Any control system. Order is the number of poles. Sorry, order is the power of characteristics equation of the control system, whereas type is the number of poles at 0 in the system.
Okay. So steady state error depends on what type or order of control system?
It depends on type, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, if I have a system, first order system, can you give an example of any first order control system?
Do I need to tell? I mean, am I asking for the transfer function, ma'am?
No, I'm asking a real life example of first order system.
First order system. I'm not able to recall it now.
Okay, let's say I have a signal, a velocity input given to any first order control system. What do you think that the first order system will be able to track the velocity input?
Can you repeat the question, ma'am?
I'm asking you, I have a first order control system and the input to it is velocity input. Do you think that the first order system will be able to track this input successfully?
First order system with velocity input, no?
Yeah.
I think no, ma'am, because velocity input will give pole at type 1 system. Then only
What type of input can it successfully track?
Unit step.
Okay. Can you tell me about impulse function?
Impulse function, it's defined at time. It's defined at time 0 only. I mean, it is a function for a very short period of time with a huge amplitude.
Huge amplitude, how much? What is the area of the function?
Area of the function, I guess it is 1.
Okay. Let's say I have a system and I calculated its impulse response. What that response is telling me about the system?
That response
What behavior? Yeah. What behavior can I conclude about the system?
All I know is, ma'am, if we have to find the impulse response of the system, we have to take the transfer function, Laplace transfer of the transfer function of the system.
Yeah, that is okay. That is, you're telling me ki, how to calculate the impulse response. I'm asking you what the impulse response is telling me about the system. What characteristic of the system can I conclude from impulse response?
Sorry, ma'am.
What about transient behavior of system? What is transient behavior of system?
Transient behavior is the behavior of the system, which occurs for a very short period of time. Whenever any, if we consider in a in electrical system, then it is whenever any fault occurs or any problem is there, then a transient occurs. So that that occurs for a very short period of time, and that behavior of the supply or supply in that time is called as a transient response.
Let's say I have a system and the transients are not for the short time period. Transients mere long time tak continue karte hain. What does it say about the stability of the system? So the system is stable?
No, ma'am.
Why?
That will make the system unstable because जो पावर हमको चाहिए है वो कंटिन्यूस अगर चाहिए है और वो उसमें ट्रांसिएंट अगर मिल रहा है हमको, so that's going to damage our equipments, because that's not safe to use.
Okay, tell me what are eigenfunctions?
No, sorry, ma'am.
What is eigenfunction?
Eigenfunction. Sorry, ma'am, I'm not able to recall that.
Okay. Do you know about invertible systems?
Invertible systems. Sorry, no, ma'am.
Have you revised your signal and system subject?
No, sir. No, ma'am. Actually, I tried to revise machines and power system actually, and I tried
Okay,
more on railways and.
Okay, Vanshri, tell me, I have a signal. उसकी energy मेरे पास E है. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
write down it. Xt have the energy E. Then I am scaling the function x at. Okay, what will be its energy? What will the impact on the energy?
Can you please repeat the question, ma'am?
I'm saying I have a function whose energy is E.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm scaling the function in time domain, that is x at. A is any arbitrary constant. Okay,
X80, huh?
what will be the impact on energy?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not able to analyze this question.
Okay. Okay, Vanshri, in control system, the analysis of any control system is preferred to be done in low bandwidth system. Why so? Why not in high pass bandwidth?
Sorry, ma'am.
The analysis of any control system we prefer to do in low bandwidth system.
Low bandwidth system.
Why
Sorry,
not
ma'am.
in high?
I didn't read that.
Okay, can you tell me which corporation is responsible for implementation of metro? Pune Metro.
It's a joint venture of both state of Maharashtra and state of India government.
And who is the chairman person of this?
I think it's Manoj Joshi, sir.
Okay, can you tell me which is India's oldest metro?
It's a Kolkata Metro, which has started on 1984.
Okay, Tyagi sir.
Ji ma'am, you can provide feedback.
Okay, Vanshri, see आपका कंट्रोल सिस्टम सब्जेक्ट थोड़ा लैग कर रहा है.
Okay.
थोड़ा सा उस पर वर्क करने की जरूरत है आपको. बेसिक चीजें जो हैं जैसे कंट्रोलर्स आपके हो गए एंड कंपनसेटर्स हो गए. You should have the basic knowledge of it. Okay, आपको पता होना चाहिए PI controllers कहाँ पे हम वर्क करते हैं. PI controllers आप मुझे मैथमेटिकल उसका बता पा रहे हो, आपको प्रॉपर्ली मैथमेटिकल का पता है, बट यू डोंट नो वेयर टू यूज इट. Should be knowing of the practical knowledge of the system. ठीक है, जैसे PI controllers होता है उसके अंदर जो अगर मेरे पास ट्रांजिएंट सिस्टम किसी का रिस्पॉन्स अच्छा है एंड आई नीड टू improve its steady state response, then only I'll be using that PI. क्योंकि जो PI में आप S नीचे ऐड कर रहे हो, मतलब ओरिजिन पे जो हम पोल ऐड कर रहे हैं उसका वो स्टेडी स्टेट इम्प्रूव करेगा हमारा. ओके, ऐसे ही आपको सारे फिजिकल सिग्निफिकेंस सारे कंट्रोलर्स का पता होना चाहिए. सेकेंडली, यू शुड बी नोइंग द रियल लाइफ एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एनी कंट्रोल सिस्टम. वहाँ पे मैथमेटिक्स आपसे कोई नहीं पूछेगा कि ऐसे आप मुझे ड्रॉ करके दिखाना है, आपको बताना है. आपसे वहाँ पे फिजिकल सिग्निफिकेंस पूछ सकते हैं, तो यू शुड बी नोइंग. ठीक है.
Actually, I read those, but I was not able to recall those examples now. क्योंकि जब मतलब थियरी एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रही थी तो एक दो एग्जाम्पल्स आए थे मतलब पढ़ने में, तभी इतना याद नहीं आ पा रहा था.
And secondly, I will say that don't skip the whole subject signal and system. Okay, it's important. आप थोड़ा बेसिक उसका कर लो. बहुत बेसिक ऐसे क्वेश्चन ही पूछा है मैंने. एकदम स्किप में नहीं करना है उस सब्जेक्ट को. ओके.
कंट्रोल सिस्टम्स में मैम कौन से टॉपिक्स में से आ सकते हैं क्वेश्चंस? लाइक
एक तो आपको बेसिक्स पता होना चाहिए. एक तो मैंने यही बताया कंट्रोलर एंड कंपनसेटर जो है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है.
Ma'am, there was a question on characteristics of impulse function आपने पूछा था.
कैरेक्टरिस्टिक देखो, इम्पल्स फंक्शन ना आपको ट्रांजिएंट बिहेवियर के बारे में बताता है किसी भी सिस्टम के.
Okay.
जो हम निकालते हैं इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स, वो ये स्टेबिलिटी बेसिकली हमें बताता है किसी भी सिस्टम की. अगर वो ट्रांजिएंट्स मेरे डाई आउट कर रहे हैं इजीली, तो दैट मींस द सिस्टम इज स्टेबल, मोर स्टेबल रिलेटिविटी. ओके, तो और हमारे पास क्या होता है, जो इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स होता है ना, वो शॉक देता है. जैसे लाइक मैंने किसी सिस्टम को सडनली एक इनपुट दिया, ओके, तो मेरा वो सिस्टम उस शॉक को रेजिस्ट कर पा रहा है कि नहीं कर पा रहा है. दैट इज द फिजिकल सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ दिस रिस्पॉन्स. कि आपका क्या होता है, इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स ओरिजिन पे मेरा एकदम हाई वैल्यू होती है, राइट. एक ही टाइम पीरियड पे वो एकदम से रिस्पॉन्स आएगा और एकदम से वापस हो जाएगा. ओके, तो अगर मेरा सिस्टम उसको हैंडल कर पा रहा है, दैट मीन्स द सिस्टम कैन हैंडल द शॉक. ओके, एंड सेकेंडली आपका जो टाइम कांस्टेंट होता है ना, टाइम कांस्टेंट इज नॉट कि आपका सिस्टम स्टेडी स्टेट में जा पा रहा है, उसको टाइम कांस्टेंट आप बोलोगे. टाइम कांस्टेंट की डेफिनेशन होती है, अगर आपका सिस्टम 63% तक आपका स्टेडी स्टेट में जा रहा है, दैट मींस द सिस्टम इज अचीविंग टाइम कांस्टेंट.
टाइम कांस्टेंट, ओके. हाँ, मतलब स्टेडी स्टेट के लिए सम 5 टाइम्स ऑफ टाइम कांस्टेंट लगता है. मुझे वो याद आ रहा था, तो वो मिक्स हो गया उसमें.
ओके, त्यागी सर.
वानश्री,
यस सर.
बेसिक उसमें इतना कंफ्यूजन क्यों है? साइन थीटा कॉस थीटा में कंफ्यूजन है.
एक्चुअली सर, मैं समझ नहीं पाई थी क्वेश्चन को, क्योंकि जैसे साइन थीटा कॉस थीटा आपने पूछा, तो मुझे लगा कि एक ट्रायंगल ड्रॉ करना है, जैसे कि हम इम्पीडेंस ट्रायंगल ड्रॉ करते हैं.
ओके,
हाँ, तो मैं उस एस्पेक्ट में ले गई.
चलो. तो देखो, कई बार कुछ बाहर जो आपके कोर सब्जेक्ट हैं इलेक्ट्रिकल के, मशीन, पावर सिस्टम, पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, वहां से क्वेश्चन तो रहेंगे. अदर देन 2 सब्जेक्ट आपको नेटवर्क से कुछ पूछ सकते हैं, वो कंट्रोल सिस्टम से कुछ पूछ सकते हैं, मेट्रो में कुछ बेसिक सिग्नल सिस्टम कुछ पूछा सकता है, डिजिटल से कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. चांस उनके कम रहेंगे, ठीक है, लेकिन पूछा जा सकता है फिर भी, ठीक है, बेसिक क्वेश्चन.
ओके सर.
और दूसरा जो गैप है, उसको आप क्लियरिटी नहीं ला पा रहे हो, मतलब गैप में ना जो भी है वो, हाँ, उसमें क्लियरिटी लाओ थोड़ा. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, अगर गैप है तो ठीक है. आपके बीच में कुछ आएगा, आपका देखो मैं बताता हूँ आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हो, कि आपके बीच में एग्जाम निकलते रहे, कुछ जैसे कोई प्रीलिम्स निकल गया किसी एग्जाम का, आपने सोचा थोड़े दिन में और पक्का हो जाएगा गवर्नमेंट जॉब, ऐसे करके आप करते रहे, उसी में टाइम निकला है आपका, राइट.
हाँ सर.
हाँ, तो आप सिंपल बोलो कि सर एक्चुअली बीटेक किया था, तो बीटेक से ही मेरा मन ये था कि मैं किसी पीएसयू को ज्वाइन करूँ, ठीक है. अब मैंने उसके लिए प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट किया. अब हुआ क्या, लेकिन फाइनली सिलेक्शन नहीं हो पाया. बीच में मतलब एग्जाम जैसे प्रीलिम्स निकल गए कुछ, मेरे 2-3 एग्जाम के नाम बता देना. कि पहले 2000 आपने 16 में किया ना, कि 2018 में मेरा उसका एग्जाम निकल गया. फिर मैंने सोचा कि थोड़े दिन मेहनत कर लेती हूँ तो ये कंफर्म हो जाएगा, लेकिन वो फाइनली हुआ नहीं. फिर उसके बाद कुछ दिन बाद एक दूसरा एग्जाम निकल गया, फिर मुझे लगा कि इसमें हो जाएगा, तो उस तरीके से थोड़ा टाइम लग गया. और मेरा ज्यादा सीरियसली वही था कि पीएसयू से ही स्टार्ट करूं अपने करियर को.
एक्चुअली मेरा था वही सर, जब मतलब ऐसा सिचुएशन आ गया था कि नहीं, अभी प्राइवेट के अलावा कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. मतलब मेरा ज्यादा तो इंक्लाइन इधर ही था कि मेरे को गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स के लिए ही प्रिपेयर करना है. बट जब ऐसा होता था कि अभी बहुत टाइम हो गया, कुछ हो नहीं पा रहा है, तो प्राइवेट के लिए करती थी. एंड एट द सेम टाइम ऐसा होता था कि फिर मेरा कोई रिजल्ट आ रहा है.
हाँ, तो बस वो पॉइंट उनको बता देना है, उसको ध्यान से भी क्या कर सकते हैं.
तो फिर ऐसा लगता है कि अपना इतना रिजल्ट आ गया है, प्राइवेट लाइफ में इतना टाइम दिया है, और पर मेंस के लिए अगर थोड़ा टाइम देते तो अपना जो एक्चुअली मेन चाहिए चीज अपन को मिल जाएगी.
बिल्कुल. और वहां पे केवल स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है, और भी फैक्टर है कि सर स्टेबिलिटी भी है, और मेरे को लगता है वहां पे काम की वैल्यू है, मतलब लर्निंग अच्छी है पीएसयू में. सारे पीएसयू इंडिया में अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं, तो वहां पे स्टेबिलिटी भी है और लर्निंग अच्छी है, मतलब काम करने के लिए बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से सारी की सारी, ठीक है ना. हाँ, और मतलब कि एक बैलेंस है, मतलब लाइफ का वहां पे.
यस सर.
वही फैक्टर्स थे कुछ मेरे ज्वाइन करने के. क्लियर. बाकी नेटवर्क थ्योरम पढ़ो, नेटवर्क की जितनी भी थ्योरम है सारी पढ़ो.
ओके सर.
उनके स्टेटमेंट में क्लियरिटी लाओ, कौन सी कहाँ पे एप्लीकेबल है, कहाँ पे नहीं है, वो सारी चीजें पढ़ो, ठीक है.
ठीक है सर,
चलो बाकी शाम को एक लगा लेना. ओके,
ठीक है सर,
यू
थैंक यू सर.
कैन, ओके, लीव द मीटिंग.